Monica does her best to avoid Monica, because she's like, oh, you're crazy. Naisa creates marketable plushes of Kanji without his permission. He's so mad, but before they have a chance to react, the plushies sell like hotcakes. They're both rich. Honestly, Kanji could probably make them himself. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Doom, 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 doom. To pass them is... What am I doing? Look, to test them is my real... To train them, to catch them is my real test. That's how the lyrics go. Hey, play the music. You know what? It's time for that thing that we do every Friday, and it's like the Danganronpa Hunger Games, and then I play the music, and we start. Yep, that's what we're doing today. I need to get my phone. I tossed it all the way over there thinking, oh, I'm not gonna need it. I needed to look at your comments from last week. That being said... Howdy, and welcome to the Danganronpa Hunger Games. Toon Link Dave, bravo. Anomaly, the Anomalicarus, and it is I, yours truly, Fried Davey. We have a fantastic episode ahead of you. It is a Pokemon battle. We haven't had one in a little bit, and so I said to myself, let's have one today. We got all the teams here. I think we'd make a good pair of Pokemon trainers. So let's go through here and observe who's got Pokemon today. We have I Hate That Hedgehog, your tag team champions, and still, they might have to defend it today. They got a pretty good chance. Praise and Aru might be seeing Barbara join their team, but for right now it's Angie and Pandreo. Three's Company has Kotoko and Kotoka. Mage Against the Machine has Himiko and Fischl. Kid Rock has Alice and Leon. Hamtaro with Monotaro and Hifumi. Where there's smoke, there's Nagito and Yoimiya. Nail Party sees Rantaro and Kana. Boys sleepover. We have Masaru and Shoma. Just Monica has Monica and Monica. As one would expect. IT Club has Shihiro and Futaba. Too Sweet has Izui and Iris. Stop Look and Listen has Komaru and Ibuki. Memories Key, Hajime and Yuma. Small Companions, this one is pretty obvious. It's got Gundam and Joe. Joe. Hendry. Oh no, I said his name.
Man, he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Okay, no, for real, let's actually go back to it. We have Pimps Mafia, Fleeko, and Peko. Get Motivated. We have Nekomaru and Now. And Nekomaru, I thought, would be a not surprisingly good Pokemon trainer, but like, it fits. I think it fits the bill. I think you do a very good job. Tipping the Scales, Chiaki and Tiki. Straight to the Point, Genocide Jack and Kyutaro, Rebel Hearts. New Pancake Champion, Mitsurai with Joker. Big and Tall has Daisaku and Crazy Hyoko, Extra Large. Sakura and Akechi for More Than Meets the Eye. Laser Focus with Tenko and Kole. Don't Hat the Player. Hat Hero and Hook, mainly here for Hook, but I mean Hero, he's got that crystal ball in his hand. He looks like he's a Pokemon trainer, to be honest. If that ball was a Pokeball, let's be honest. Fatsufa has Maki and Noir. Large and in Charge has Big Junko and Togami. World Forget Me has Maya and Nahida. Because Nahida, let's be honest, those Aranara, they're basically Pokemon. Hot Docs has Taichi, and Dotori actually has a Pokemon, which is shocking to me. Marketing Team has Mew and Anna. Smells Like Team Spirit has Sonia and Kizzy. Twin Tails has Crazy Yoko and Nagi-san. Lastly, Full Course Meal has Ruruka and Kanji. And how do we want to go about this? What order do we want to do this in? First, let's talk about next week, next Friday. It's Inferno time. Inferno is right around the corner once again on the site, the USA Leader site right here, right now. There is, lo and behold, a little bit of action going on to see what Camilla and Sakura will be competing in 1v1. The choices are yours, the match types are up there, go ahead and vote. That being said, I said his name earlier, and he did appear. Kaito will be facing Joe Hendry at the anniversary of Fracture 2 weeks from Friday. But this Friday, they will both be selecting a partner and going 2-on-2 in tag team action. Joe Hendry gets a little bit more experience in the AW while Kaito looks to take down his opponent earlier than expected. What will unfold in that tag team match? Who will those two competitors choose as their partners? We'll have to wait and we'll have to see. That being said, that's not the only thing that we have to announce about this coming Inferno. What else do we have to announce about this coming Inferno? I forgot. Oh wait, I do remember because the medical team has, told me about a little something. First and foremost, there's some sort of something going on with some sort of arbiter. I'm uncertain to say the least. But they have taken Boss out of action. I don't want to say indefinitely, but she's hurt and she's hurt real bad. Several injuries to the knee, a fractured rib. She is going to be out for a long time. That being said, she's gone, but someone else has just been medically cleared. Back in action, it is Yosuke, and Yosuke is holding himself a little bit of an open challenge. Who will answer that? Well, it's not really that much of an open challenge. I'll tell you who's answering it. It's the man who's also been putting on a show recently. I went up to pull up. So look, every time we put up an open challenge, usually Wednesday will have me go up and put it up backstage. It's just a little flyer. This time, I didn't even get a chance to pull up the flyer. This young man snatched it from my hand. It is going to be a show-stopping match of Yosuke versus Skull. 1v1 at Inferno. And boy, those gentlemen are about to put on a show. I just know it. That's Inferno. And it's going to be fantastic. It's soon. It's real soon. That being said, we got a wheel to spin, don't we? Let's go spin it. No. I just wanted this. I wanted the fracture, and I'm sorry. I wanted the Inferno music to end because it was like literally right at the end of it. Now we can actually hit a little bit of chaos as we go on over. The chonk, it is large, and I'll tell you what, it might not hit. It might, but it might not. We'll spin it and we will see. Will it hit? Will chaos reign? Let's find out. It spins round and round. Where it stops, nobody knows. Yeah. Woo!
When I'm exhausted, bless me with the strength to keep going forward.
Atua exists beyond time itself, but I'm certain you will feel his presence very soon. You're not actually scared, you're just sad, aren't you? You feel frustrated, anxious, and worried.
When I'm uncertain, bless me with the wisdom to distinguish good from evil.
Don't worry, Atua is watching over us.
When I suffer from injustice, bless me with the courage to fight back.
You'll get punished.
Well, I'd been saying, oh, it's getting real close. Oh, we might hit it. I hate that hedgehog. Best of luck to you today. They picked one heck of an episode to do it. Pokeballs all over the place. This might not be a long one, but it will still be the Danganronpa Hunger Games. I'm gonna go through your comments very, very quickly this time because this song only lasts for 3 minutes, so we're not gonna last for more than 3 minutes going over your comments from last time. I asked you about your favorite color combinations, and you know what? I'm gonna walk through them and I'm gonna give them a scale of 1 to 10. Off jump. So let's find out how I feel about how you guys feel about your colors. Let's look. From the bottom, we have, and I'm just gonna take your first, black and red. Admittedly an 8, that's pretty good. Anthony Sub, blue and orange, that's my alma mater colors. So I'm gonna give that a 10. I'm gonna give that a perfect 10, I'm gonna be honest. Just out of bias. Let me see, Matthew Glover, purple and black. Those are two darker colors, but I'll tell you what. Purple and black is not a bad color combination. I'll give that a solid 8. Light green and light blue for opening and so more of like a pastel. I kind of like the pastels. I feel like I would go for a different pastel mixed in there for like a third one. I'm gonna give it a 7, but it's still pretty solid. I feel like there's not gonna be any bad rankings, to be honest, for these top colors. Let me see. Number 1 for cherry would be white and pink. That's a classic. Once again, a very pastel vibe, a light, bright vibe. I'll give it a 7, 7.5. I can do halves. I'll do a 7.5. Pretty good, pretty good. Kuzu Soda. Favorite color combinations. Haven't really thought about it too much. Had a I guess your top one would be black and purple, which we've already rated. I didn't expect to see black and purple more than once in here. Pretty good, pretty good. Waterfall, who said, my favorite part of the week has arrived once again is Danganronpa Hunger Games. We do love our Fridays. Lady Psychic, who said favorite color combinations were purple and blue. Purple and blue, black and blue, and red and yellow. Red and yellow is not one that I saw, I don't think at all. Purple and blue, I don't think I really saw either, but purple and blue, I think it would be depend on the kind of blue, and I guess the kind of purple too. Because they're so close on the color spectrum. But also, I think if you do like a gradient between the two, it would look pretty nice. I'm gonna stick that at a 7.5. Let me see, Cat Bubbles, revives him with CPR. We have to remember, that did happen last episode, between Munakata and Juzo. Let me see, Cocoa Mint, I also do like the fact that you named all three of yours, Black Forest, Cotton Candy, and Cocoa Mint, which is mint green and dark brown. Underrated color combination, I think I have to admit. I'm gonna give that an 8. June, who said favorite color combination was black, teal, and silver. Definitely not describing Al Haytham's color scheme. Admittedly, I do like Al Haytham's design a lot, so I'm not gonna front. I think I'm gonna put it at like a black, teal, and silver. It's also such an odd color combination, but I think teal and silver is just really nice. I'm gonna give that also a 7.5. I know, I know that these all seem kind of high, but I just ranked all of your number one, so they all should be high. None of you picked like, I don't know, mustard yellow and I don't know, chartreuse. Nobody did that. Nobody did that, so I'm cool with that. Also, I will acknowledge Dragon Force R for saying, keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Come on! Yeah! No, yeah, 100%. I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, we're rolling with it. Thank you for the comments, you guys. Very quick question for you guys. First of all, ooh, what's your least favorite Pokemon type? That's what I had a question in mind for this one. What's your least favorite Pokemon type, but what's your favorite Pokemon from that least favorite Pokemon type? Then also give me your favorite Pokemon type and your least favorite Pokemon from that type. Let me know those. I'll tell you mine at the end of the episode because I think I need to think about it. That's something I came up right before this episode and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I think I have favorite type easy down, but I need to think about my least favorite type and my least favorite Pokemon from that type. That being said, I might even like wait until next week to answer with you guys because I don't know if I know off jump. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research. First, second, third, easy peasy. Stop, look, and listen, winning the titles. No shot. Second, I'm gonna take Mage Against the Machine, and for third, I think I'm gonna take Don't Have the Player, Have the Game. That's the game. Let's do it. That's not how we do it. That's not how we do it. Okay, let's actually proceed. The following matchup is for the Danganronpa Hunger Games Tag Team Championships, and that match begins as we start round 1. As we export this setup one more time because I did make a change, and we proceed. The horns, they doth bear, and the Pokemon are out in full force. So horn bearers, do what you do. Yaw! Hey, 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 the horns are sounding. The sound of the horns. The horns are sounding. The sound of the horns. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Ha, ha. Alright, the horn sound. Let's actually get into this. Rather, I don't think we really need to get into it with that music too much because remember, it is still Retribution Rumble season, and Rurikatasa had a Pokemon, and out comes Moltres, who most definitely and most literally sets Nekamaru on fire, sends him flying into the sky so high that he has joined the Retribution Rumble match. Nekamaru, can you do it? Also, poor Danganronpa 2 at the start of this episode, Nekamaru. There we go, into the Rumble. Will anyone else join in this episode? I think the odds, pretty good, but we'll see when it happens is the real question. We will, however, proceed. As Chiaki also dies in that. Crazy Yoko tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Halucha, uses Flying Press to crush Joe. That is my favorite Pokemon from one of my favorite types. Barbara puts a Death Collar on Ruko while she's sleeping. Gundam tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Articuno, uses Ice Beam, freezing Ibuki solid. Akechi's been hot on Mitarai's trail now. Mitarai thinks he's gotten away, but Akechi has finally deduced his location, delivered the final blow. And instead of that music, Komaru says, nope, 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 not Crisis of Fate. She said, I found a bike. It's bike theme time. Let's do it. Wha. Chihiro wonders if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Yoimiya trips and falls on her flat on her face. Monica does her best to avoid Monica, because she's like, oh, you're crazy. Naisa creates some marketable plushes of Kanji without his permission. He's so mad, but before they have a chance to react, the plushes sell like hotcakes. They're both rich. Honestly, Kanji could probably make them himself. Pandreo accepts a shadow of Pandreo, gains a power persona. Sakura's found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Crazy Yoko extra large. Tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Zapdos, uses Thunderbolt, frying Joker. Monokuma tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Snorlax, splattens Peko. You know what I meant to mention? I feel like the combination of Peko and Fuihiko would be like a good Pokemon couple. Not for nothing. Genocide Jack stares into the distance. Archon Secret Vigilant now. Grant her a Pyro Vision. Monica looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. The Archon Secret Vigilant Shoma grant him a Geo Vision. Dottore tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it sure looks cool. Tenko finds a boom box. Time to play some sick beats. Archon Secret Vigilant Iris grant her a Dendro Vision. Masaru challenges Fuiko and Iris to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Fuiko murders the both of them and says, the Pancake Championship will be mine. I will take it, snatch it from young Mitarai. Wait, what page is this on? Here it is, huh? Fuiko, get in there. We never really make it to this part of the bike theme, or at least don't listen to it too much, but I like this part almost, I think more than I like the start of it. Hajime Pixel's needing cooling in various places. Sonya's found Thursdavy's left shoe. Fuiko fell in a bush, found a yeet ball. Big Junko looks out only for herself. Mew steals that yeet ball. Tiki found a fishing rod she can catch all the fish. Kana steals Mew's yeet ball, runs off with it. Kizzy steals Kana's yeet ball, runs off with it. Taichi wishes he could go home. Oh no, Daisaku's got a dimensional scythe. Nahida's ready to defend her friends. Kole declares that she is also going to stop this bike theme and start a song that might get her a little bit further in this competition. A song that might etch her name in history. A song that announces that she will be entering the Retribution Rumble. Hey, 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 Kole, doom, doom, doom. Kole, welcome to the Retribution Rumble. That match is starting to fill out, You like to see it. As we approach the halfway point in the season, let's continue onward. We actually get to hit the good proceed music again, so. Not too mad, but Kotoka is being adorable as always. Fubuka, Futaba. I promise I can read. Kinda wanders off and gets lost and never be seen again. Maki steals Kizzy's yeet ball, runs off with it. Fischl finds a plank of wood. Wait, no, that's a seesaw. Naito finds some moon shoes. We're not liable for any broken ankles. Noir attacks Daisaku from behind, gets rid of him. Kanji can't take his eyes off of Haruka. Kotoko draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, for fun. Classic vintage Kotoko. That is vintage Kotoko. Monotaro grasps the gravity situation, or rather he fails to do so. Eggman and Monokuma come at Chihiro from both sides, killing him. Hifumi tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Lucario, uses Aura Sphere, decimating Shoma. Hiro doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Alice finds a skateboard, time to do some sick moves. Angie accepts the shadow as Angie gets the power persona. So does Leon. Izzo sends out a Pokeball. Out comes Eevee. They rest for the night together. Anna finds us all below her concern. Then Rantaro uses the gas to knock her out, and Big Junko too. Death collars on the both of those. I don't know where he got that massive collar for Big Junko, but hey, good on him. Togami found the Omnitrix, or perhaps he purchased it. Maya had enough, she's now enraged. Himiko has a strong sense of justice and turns face. Justice for Himiko. It's real! Fuyiko sneaks up on Yuma. Yuma has known that he's been followed for Fuyiko for ages now and is able to counterattack and kill Fuyiko. Kyutaro sizes his muscles, and Hook finds a massive sack of apples. She's looking to be Johnny Appleseed as this continues. We are actually already down 14, and when I think about it, we're not down any member of the Agents of Chaos, but we're also not down any members of the Champions. It is still anybody's game except for the people who are out completely. But we will say it's still a saddest of all moments for Nekomaru, Chiaki, Joe, Ibuki, Mitarai, Joker, Peko, Masaru, Iris, Futaba, Daisaku, Chihiro, Shoma, Fuihiko. Yeah, what do you want? I just fed you. Get back over it. You get back. Get back. You're a goof. Anywho, how about we continue with this matchup? There are still 51 competitors left. 51 souls ready to do the things that they like to do. What are the things that they like to do? Probably murder, but we'll see if that is actually the truth. Shall we? We shall. There's also a fly that snuck into my room, and I see him. I saw him. I almost got him earlier. Obviously, if you see me and I suddenly like punch the microphone or the camera, it's because I'm after that fly. I got all of spring without a fly getting in this house, and now I got one. Let's next round. Ooh, we are next rounding for sure, aren't we? Kotoko is approached by, is approaching Monokuma, ready to end his life as a last resort. Eggman tosses out a Pokeball, releasing Tentacruel, who poisons Kotoko. Rest in peace. Sakura sets up her table for grabbing Dotori by the throat, chokeslams Dotori through the table. That was probably for Arrow. The Archon Secret from Yuma grant him a Cryo Vision. Naida tries to build a tank out of 6 rocks and succeeds. Awesome! Mew steals it. He was like, I did it, I built a tank out of sticks and rocks. And you just kicks her to the side and says, oh, thanks, loser. Naito sets up a trap. Monica tosses out a Pokeball, out comes Lucario. Lucario actually doesn't like Monica and uses Aura Spear, decimating her. Alice uses the base of a cliff as a half-pipe with a skateboard. Nice. Barbara finds the climate change remote. Oh no. Fischl tosses out a Pokeball, out comes Dave. Dave uses Flare Blitz. Bleh. Scorching Hero, Mew, and Kanji. Dave, what are you doing? Okay. I guess she's very good with her birds. Good on you, Fischl. Kizzy gets ready to toss out a Pokeball at Himiko and Sakura, but they reveal themselves to be members of Team Rocket. They steal her Pokemon. Those fiends. How could they? Tinko finds an axe, upping your chance of survival somewhat. Togami finds her transformed rather into an alien incredibly fast. So fast, Leon is cut to pieces before Izuo is buried his eyes. He didn't even see a thing. And he definitely didn't see now setting the forest on fire, catching Izuo in it, with Taichi and Kyutaro in the mix. Crazy Oko extra large ambushes both Fischl and Himiko, slaughtering them both. Archon T Group and Anna grant her an Animo Vision. I thought she would get a Geo Vision, to be honest. And move over to Lee Harbor. Gundam attempts to kill Kizzy. Unfortunately, Sonya intervenes, protecting Kizzy, but she dies in the attempt. Kole is ready for target practice. She finds a handgun lying about. Monica remembers how much she misses Monica and sobs quietly, even though she spent the whole of last round trying to avoid her. Rantaro steals Maki's G-Ball and runs off with a Genocide Jack's bad burning, turns her into a horrible person to deal with. Angie rambles on about something nobody cares about. Big Junko gets caught in one of Nagito's traps. All he can do now is hope to be freed. Komaru is still has the training wheels on her bike. That's actually adorable. And I feel like very Komaru of her. Chihiro's dead. Tiki feels defeated after losing a teammate. Tiki feels lonely. Tiki has a... Let him in. Noir spots something shiny in the distance. Hook walks into a very strange machine. Her molecules get all rearranged. She is now Hook Phantom. Nagisa is sick of Kole. $20,000 bounty is now on Kole's head. Kotoka calls down Arcane Fury, brimming in her veins. Ground up protrudes an ancient scepter. She grabs a hold of it, saying, "For Kotoko! For sis!" Monotaro and Hifumi's finger touched by accident. They both blush just a little bit. Ruka was lost in her thoughts. She's got a wish ring. We don't see the wish rings too often. Use it wisely. Hifumi is starving, as usual, sniffs out a massive stack of pancakes. Maya's mad steam literally coming out of her ears causes a fire, trapping, killing Tinko and Togami in the flames. I feel like we need to have like a death by fire counter. I feel like fire might get more deaths than trees at this point. Crazy Oko isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. Hajime tries to kill Ruruka, but Ruruka retaliates and kills him instead. Maki is found at a table. Kana finds a dapper suit, puts it on, it's quite fetching. Pandreo summons their persona, uses Bufu Trap and Kizzy's feet in ice. Akechi tries to kill Kole for the bounty. Kole narrowly escapes. Yoimiya tries to steal Rantaro's G-Ball and does so, runs off with it. Monokuma's on the verge of snapping as we dip down to 35 from 51 to 35. 30 competitors already out in this competition. And for them, it's the saddest of all moments. 4. Kotoko, Dottore, Monica, Hiro, Mew, Kanji, Leon, Izuyoi, Taichi, Kyutaro, Fischl, Himiko, Sonia, Tenko, Togami, Hajime. 35 people left, no new champ alert. 35 people left, no member of the Agents of Chaos out yet, right? I don't quite remember if Angie got out or not. I think she just narrowly survived, right? Maybe we can peek at the details. Yeah, she survived. Good on her. That being said, we still got 35 people left. Will this next round be as bloody as the last? If it will, that means we'll be real close to your saving grace picks, to be honest. Let's see what unfolds, shall we? This episode rolls on like the wheels on the bus, going round and round, going up and down, going side to side. I hope they're not doing that. Or up and down, unless the bus has hydraulics, which sounds pretty dope. It's the next round. Maki waves at Maya while Maya chases her while shaking her fist rather. Monotaro knocks out Nahida in a fist fight, puts a death collar on her. Yoimiya runs her Yeet-Ball back to the cornucopia for a big touchdown, touchdown! Nagisa is thinking of plans to get out of here. Ruruko ponders how best to use her wish ring. Monica puts a death collar on Hook while she's asleep. There's a lot of collars in place. Nagito won't die like the others. Monica is dead like the others. Komaru tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Roserade, pedal dances, a Genocide Jack to shreds. Now sets Maki's table on fire. And then chokeslams Maki through that table. That's why she is so synonymous with that table's championship. Akechi just wants it to end already. Dark energy swirls around Futaba's body. She's now back as a ghost. Barbara feels sorry for Kizzy, frees her from the trap. Kotoka polishes that ancient scepter, making the magic orb shine. Angie's persona levels up Agi to Agi Lao. She can get some KOs now. Kole creates marketable plushies of Maya without her permission. Now they're both rich. Kole, maybe she could pay off her own bounty. Alice doesn't really know how to skateboard, but he knows how to swing one around. Nagito, Tiki, and Nagisa are caught in the wake of Alice's path of destruction. Kizzy is now feeling like a hero. She's holding out for a hero to the end. Well, I guess she is the hero to the end of the line. Oh man, Maya tries to creep on Anna. Anna creates a gust of air beneath herself and escapes. A mischief of rats runs up to Gundam, who lovingly embrace him and wholeheartedly, and now they're the best of friends. That's almost canon. I wouldn't call them rats, but he sure does have his Davis. Sakura really doesn't want to rather, but finds herself having to get rid of Barbara. Rantaro says, "Hey man, I miss that bike theme." Rantaro, for you, anything. As Yuma summons a massive, I don't even know if you could hear those clicks. You can, they definitely come up. They definitely pick up. I saw a big old spike, I was like, oh yep, yeah you can. Summons a massive sphere of ice, impaling Nahida. Noir finds a shotgun. She's just thinking about the damage she can do. Crazy Oko finds a mushroom, Monokuma can't wait to kill again. Eggman and Monokuma pose proudly with their titles, realizing we're so close to retaining now. Hifumi eats a single pancake from his stack. Hook catches Futaba in the thermos and sends her back to the ghost zone. She said, I'm gonna catch them all because I'm Hook Phantom. Wild. Junko is trapped, can't do anything. Daisaku's also back as a ghost. Himiko's corpse is writhing with maggots. Now sees Big Junko caught in the trap and starts freeing her. Now sets the trap and Big Junko on fire. Kana tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Articuno, who uses Ice Beam rather, freezing Yuma solid. Pandreo's found a table. He doesn't get to use it because Crazy Oko has taken out Halucha, who then flying presses Pandreo through said table. And just like that, 2 members of the Agents of Chaos are out. Just Angie remains in the top 25. Both members of the tag team champions, I hate that Hedgehog, are still in. They have essentially a 1 in 12 chance of retaining those championships. That being said, it is still a terrible saddest of all moments for the Genocide Jack, Maki, Nagito, Tiki, Nagisa, Barbara, Nahida, Futaba, Big Junko, Yuma, Pandreo. There are 15 more competitors, and 15 more competitors that will be your saving grace picks. In 24, we may have ourselves a winner. We do have a ghost in play. And that ghost is, drumroll please, Daisaku. Will Daisaku be able to do some more ghostly shenanigans this season? Take the titles in ghostly fashion? There's only one way we can find out. And that music reminds me that it's by proceeding. Shall we do just that? I think we must. Next round sees some things happen, like Monotaro saying, hey, I still got these Pokeballs. Uses Zapdos, Thunderbolt fries Crazy Yoko. Kizzy scans the arena looking for enemies lurking about, because she is the #1 hero. Komaru stares into the distance. Daisaku misses being able to have dinner. Hifumi shoves pancake after pancake into his mouth. Kana somehow finds a suit of evil armor, puts it on, and gleams with a dazzling shine. Now, except for Shadows, now gains a fire persona. Akechi is sick and tired of playing nice and turns heel. Not much has changed. Angie summons the persona, uses Agilao, which is enough to burn Hook to a crisp. Rest in peace to the half-ghost. Ruka tries to get others to notice her. Arkansas Grid Crystal and Monokuma grant him a Hydro Vision. Let me see. Anna creates a sphere of air around Komaru and Kotoka, keeping there long enough to suffocate them both within. Jeez Louise. Maya builds a machine that might revive Nahida. Electricity surges through Nahida's body, making her lifeless body move around. She's back! As a zombie! Alice steals my soundboard. Wait, how? But I need that. Pandreo. Oh my gosh, we're losing a lot of people here at the end. Pandreo back as a ghost to assist Angie in her endeavors. Hifumi tries to kill Gundam, but Gundam's rat chase him off. Rantaro's bikes breaks snap. But he jumps off just in time before the bike goes zooming off of a cliff. He no longer has his bike. Monica tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Moltres, uses Fire Blast, burning Alice and Crazy Yoko Trillard alive. Yoimiya attacks and kills Sakura before Akechi can react. Akechi rushes to help, but Sakura dies in his arms. Eggman tries to kill Anna, but Anna tries to bribe him. Eggman kills Anna anyway and takes the money. Ooh, Kole also found Thursday V's left shoe. How many left shoes does that man have? And Noara reloads her shotgun just in case. 17 competitors remain, both members of the Tag Team Championship. 2 Ghost and 1 Zombie. I have a feeling this game is going to end in shenanigans, but for right now I can just say it's a terrible, saddest of all moments. 4. Crazy Hiyoko, Hook, Komaru, Kotoka, Alice, Crazy Hiyoko, Extra Large, Sakura, Anna. Well, 17 remain. As you can see, we are 7 away from your saving grace picks. We don't really need to check on it so much, but the one thing, the major note, is that both tag team champions are still in. Is that a blessing or a curse? I don't know what to tell you. You know, there are events that can get rid of whole teams. We have seen a couple of those happen in this very game. We'll see how the rest of this game plays out, though. 7 more into your saving grace picks. Will you need them? Are your picks still doing okay? I'm not so sure if they are. We'll see, though. Let's find out. Mine aren't. So let's get on so I can make some saving grace picks. As round 5 begins, Chiaki is decaying silently. Now uses their persona uses Garu's sudden gust of wind dazes Gundam. Monokuma uses Hydra to playfully splash Eggman. Eggman's not amused. Kana pictureless new cool lying in various places. Fumi tells Maya to have a nice day. Maya screams and I guess screams don't tell me what to do rather before Hifumi is killed in a rage by Maya, the murderer. Noir found a boombox, time to play some sick beats. Nahida dangles her withered limbs around, fiddling with them. Monotaro calls back in the moment he took the knight's arm. Look, that's the short knight. There he is. Look at him. He's kind of like a... I'll tell you what, that's crazy. Gundam comes back to his senses. Kizzy feels like jamming out, and she finds my soundboard. We got a boombox. We got a soundboard. Kole, you know you only have to do this once, right? You just entered the Retribution Rumble earlier. Kole's twin joins the Retribution. No, she's already in there. Jeez Louise. Archon, Tigreal, and Rantaro grant him a Pyro Vision. Eggman tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Snorlax, who flattens now. Eggman has been a Pokemon master this episode. Ruka tries to get the Depth Collar off of her. It did no damage. Yoimiya slips in the mud by a river. Monica stumbled upon a Yeet-Ball. Oh, here it goes. Daisaku plays around with the incorporeal body that he has. Akechi starts sobbing uncontrollably. Pandreo misses being out to dinner. Angie steals Monica's Yeet-Ball, runs off with it, and Yuma rise with maggots. We are now down to 15. Just 2 gone this round. After this, saddest of all moments, 4. Hifumi. Now. We need 5 more until your saving grace picks. When we get like a small round, I'm like, it's a slight reprieve, but is it truly instead the calm before the storm? I mean, I guess we're about to find out, right? We have to find out, otherwise the episode just doesn't end. So let's go see. Let's go see if it happens. Let's go see if it happens indeed. Next round shows us that may have been a ghost round. But it also, I think it might have been a I don't know how much is going on right now. Let's find out. Nahira's still a zombie, so that much is the same. Kizzy still has that my soundboard rather, and she plays Invincible Rainbow Arrow. That's still on my soundboard, right? It's been a long time since someone tried to play that. Okay, admittedly, I don't know. I feel like I surely I knew that I named it. It's named IR Arrow. But for some reason I was just looking for Invincible. It's right here. It was admittedly there. And she plays it. And many things happen. As Angie summons her persona, uses Maragidine. An Inferno engulfs Gundam, Kole, and Ruruka. Angie, remember, Agent of Chaos. Noir finds some moon shoes. We're not liable for any broken ankles. Pekko was we may have had a ghost round. We'll see how the rest of this plays out. Daisaku has found the corpse of Pekko. Possesses it. Wait, no. This is fine. Daisaku was already a ghost. So we did not have a ghost round. We're still good. Pekko is now back. Daisaku's controlling her. Akechi declares that he's entering the Retribution Rumble. Dotori misses a bit of dinner. Pekko sends out a Pokeball. Out comes Turtwig, who cuts vines for Pekko. Wait. Akechi? Did I read that right? You thought that I was just scrolling past you? Of course you want to enter the Retribution Rumble? I guess I can allow that. Just this one to Mr. Akechi. The ace detective. Akechi, well, I don't know, you know. I guess he's a smart guy, kinda. Yeah, he is. A little bit, he enjoys his pancakes, you know what? So I have to respect that. I gotta respect that. Real recognize real. He respects his pancakes, he acknowledges that. I respect that. Here, let's go. Let's go back. We'll proceed. As Monokuma is being chased by Monica, I'm pretty sure I already read that. She's dead, she slipped. Dotori, he wants dinner. Pekko sends out a Pokeball, out comes Turtwig. Kana, Dotori's back as a ghost. So maybe we did have a ghost round. Hold on, we had 15 people left, we've only lost 5. Is Eggman dead? Oh, we did have a ghost round. Eggman must have died during it. Kana, she wants to cleave some invaders. Monotaro, he feels lonely. And Pandreo's still a ghost. We are down to your final 8. We'll go through the damage control in just a second after this saddest of all moments for Gundam, Kole, Ruruka, Daisaku, Monica. Well, it's still technically not a new champ alert. We know Monokuma's still in. It would have been tragic if Monokuma died as well during that ghost round. I would be like, oh, I guess it's a new champ alert. Who knows how the champs died? That being said, we got 8 competitors left. We have some shenanigans characters left. We have Daisaku possessing Pekko. And most importantly, we have some opportunity for you to make some new picks. And they will be always and forever known as your saving grace picks. Let's go through them. We still have Noir. Surprisingly enough, trying to carry on for Maki and for Teto. She's got her Pokeball, she's got her shotgun, she's got a boombox, she's got Moonshoe, she's got it all, baby. As we scroll down, we also still have Pekko as a ghost being possessed by Daisaku right here, right now. We also have the Small Knight Monotaro. Will he carry on for Mika and Fumi? Will they be tag team champions? Will the Pimps Mafia be tag team champions, co-champions with a set of ghosts? As we scroll forward, we could still have a title retention. The alarm has not sounded, the lights have not flashed yet. I hate that Hedgehog is still in. And Monokuma's like, I'll take out Pekko again if I have to. And he may. That being said, Angie is still hanging in here as well. alive, but don't forget her partner is here as a ghost, so they still have a chance to possess somebody to get this W. Will they do it? Praise and Aru for the Chaos Transferal. Nail Party still has a Kana. Kana has been able to prove herself in the past, in the AWE. Will she be able to prove herself today? As we go forward, we have Miss Nahida is a zombie. So she doesn't really count, but you know what? She could somehow, someway get a zombie victory. Let's scroll forward and we will see who else remains. Dotori's a ghost, keep that in mind, but Akechi is actually alive. He's a little bit shell-shocked from Sakura dying in his arms. That being said, he's going to the Rumble, and he wants to go on and win for Sakura and Sarah. We could see Sharpshooting Steel-Minded Big Sister Sarah take the Tag Team Championships. We could Sakura take the Tag Team Championships. We could see Akechi take the Tag Team Championships. Will that be the case today? Kizzy is still in here. She's heroic. She's got a soundboard and she wants to win. More than anything, and last but not least, that is last. That is last and not least. Make your picks instead. First, second, third. I will make mine as well. Make them in the comments, and while you're doing that, like and do subscribe, or else I'll shake my fist at you. And that's about it. That's all I can tell you to do. Regardless, who am I picking? Akechi. I think he's gonna break out of his shell shock. No, Monokuma for first. Akechi for second. I think he's gonna break out of his shell shock, but just fall short of Monokuma. And for third, I'm gonna take L.A. Noir. Oh wait. L.A. Noir. Yeah. She's got a team up with LA Knight. She has to. Those are my picks, 100%. Noir, you quickly jumped in my record books very much higher, much higher. That being said, you've made your picks, I've made mine. There is a full set of 8 competitors left, and they all have one goal. Their paths here varying tremendously, but their goal remains the same. Noir, Pekko, Angie, Kana, Akechi, Kizzy, Monokuma's Tag Team Championship. A bunch of Ghost in play as well. And you know what? You know what they have here? It's the same heartbeat. The same pulse. The same determination. I don't know if I said Monotaro, but he's here too. And he's got the same pulse as a samurai woman. It is the final 8. The Tag Team Championships are on the line. And most importantly, I have not had to use this, but for some reason I feel like I'm gonna have to have it in my hand right now because I can see it there. I felt it. Kizzy finds a skateboard rather. Time to do some sick moves. Angie duels it out with Pekko. Pekko bites the dust, and in one fell swoop, after Nahida dangles her withered limbs around, fiddling with them, Monotaro washes the blood off of his knight's armor. Noir jumps and stomps on Kizzy, the agent of chaos and Angie, and your tag team champion in Monokuma. And with that, it's a new champ alert. Who'd have thunk? Kana found a fishing rod. Akechi puts a death collar on Kana while she's sleeping. Gundam's back as a ghost, and Dotori's found the corpse of Izioi. Izioi is now being possessed, and just like that, we have a new final 5. And that 5 includes Izioi, Akechi, Kana, Noir, Monotaro. That sounds about right. We do still have a ghost in Pandreo. There's a lot of shenanigans happening right here. For starters, it's a terrible turnabout 4. Kizzy, Pekko, Angie, Monokuma, Dotori. But not really Dotori because he's possessing Izioi. That brings us to Izioi, Akechi, Kana, Noir, and Monotaro. That's your final 5. That's your set. That's your full set of final 5 outside of ghostly shenanigans or zombie shenanigans or reviving shenanigans, because that's what very much could happen between Noir, Kana, Akechi, and Izioi. Izioi, Akechi, Kana, Noir, and Monotaro. That's your final 5, and you know what they're stuck in? It's a golden crisis in championship action. A golden crisis. Within your final 5, a golden crisis of fate. Let's do it. Final 5, once again, Monotaro, Noir, Kana, Akechi, and Izuyoi. Now possessed by Dottore. Only possession now in place still. As we proceed, Nahida tackles Monotaro to the ground, bites him, turning into a zombie, and just like that, Nahida has a claim to potentially win this game. As Gundam plays around with his incorporeal body, Noir finds a laser gun, shoots around, makes pew pew sounds. Kana casts a rod in the river, pulls out a boot, not even a pair. Pandreo misses a bit of dinner. Togami's also back as a ghost, so is Kotoko. Akechi wants it to end already. Izuyoi has found a sack of apples. That is the revival item, and Apple keeps the doctor away, who is possessing Izuyoi. And Monotaro, his body continues to decompose even as he continues to move. It's our final 4. We have more ghosts in play. Will they possess anybody? I think we may have just had a ghost round. We did. Indeed we did, as Kotoko misses a bit of dinner. Noir creeps up on Kana, shoots her point blank with her shotgun. Ooh, wait a minute, hold on a minute, wait just a second, champion back in! Akechi uses a mysterious gas to knock out Fuiko and Noir. Death calls on the both of them. Pandreo swings around with his incorporeal body. Fuiko finds a bowling ball to see who possessed Fuihiko. Nahida dangles her withered limbs around, fiddling with them. Gundam has found a corpse of Munakata, possesses it. Gundam's now in control of, I'm sorry, not Munakata, Monokuma. I do that so often. Is now in possession of Fifth's body, and Monotaro is a zombie still. Now, hear me out. I see Pandreo here. I don't see Togami, so it was either Togami or Kotoko. No, Kotoko's right there, so I think it's Togami, indeed, who possessed this body. We'll check it out in just a second. After this, quick terrible turnabout for Kana, who was alive, and Gundam, who is now possessing. I'll keep this playing. I do want to just peek up here, find Togami real quick. Do 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 boot do 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 do. There he is, possessing a body. Yep, that is exactly what he's doing. He is now possessing Fuihiko. There's a lot of possessing going on now, and we could have a championship retention for it. So, let's see how it plays out, should we? Yeah, it's still a crisis of fate. Final 4, really anything could happen and it could end next round. We'll click this next round up here, because that one seems more reliable. There will not be a championship retention, at least so far. Pandreo must be able to have dinner. Monokuma uses a title belt to daze Noir. Kotoko kills Monokuma through ghastly means. Noir comes back to her senses. Ooh. Wait, what's up with people who have already been in the Retribution Rumble getting back into the Retribution Rumble? What's wrong with y'all? Noir's back to her senses. Nahida fiddles around with her withered limbs. Hajime is writhing with maggots. Monotaro is still a zombie. Fuiko drops his bowling ball on Noir's head while she sleeps. And Akechi has already entered the Rumble this episode, following his Cole's footsteps as double Rumble entries in a singular episode. That brings us down to our final 2. So after I give you one potentially last terrible turnabout, not last terrible turnabout, but one, I guess, a final crisis of fate into this terrible turnabout 4. Monokuma, Noir. It is actually your final 2. Maybe. There are some shenanigans that could unfold. We have zombies, we have ghosts, and, well, we'll see what unfolds when we click next round. But for right now, I'm asking you between these two, who will it be? Fuihiko or Akechi? Akechi was shell-shocked into the Retribution Rumble, is finally getting over what happened to Sakura at the beginning of this game, and could bring the title home to her. Is Akechi gonna turn his whole life around, become a tag team champion with Sarah and with Sakura? They were more than meets the eye, but standing in their way is a possessed Fuihiko, possessed by Togami. It is Fuihiko of the Pimps Mafia, representing Peko. and Kazuichi. Kazuichi could get that tag team championship spot, that tag team championship rub. Could he get it? Bring a little bit more love to a fractured entourage. Will it be Kazuichi? Will it be Peko? And will it be Fuyiko? Or will it be Sara? Will it be Sakura? And will it be Akechi? Akechi. That being said, if it's a ghost victory via Fuyiko, Togami and Co. will also get that championship. So, once again, I mean, like, it's really, who is it gonna be? We're about to find out, because it might not be this next round, so let's see what unfolds, actually. Next round sees, it will not be this next round as Fuyiko shines that bowling ball. Akechi wants it to end. Kotoko's playing around with their incorporeal body. Pandreo still, he really wants dinner. Nahida and Monotaro are both rotting and with their withered limbs and fiddling with them. Next round sees the end, potentially. It does. It does, and by Kotoko's, I feel like more often than not, Kotoko just decides who the winner is. When she becomes a ghost, she doesn't go to possess somebody, she just says, I want you to win, Akechi. So get out of here, Fuyiko. Kotoko swoops through ghastly means and says, yep, Akechi wins this game. Sucks to suck, Fuyiko. And Akechi is actually still sobbing uncontrollably. I don't think he ever got over Sakura dying. Is he still shell-shocked? He might be. Where is he? Yeah, exactly what happened. He is still shell-shocked. That's crazy. He has been sad this whole game after Sakura died in his arms, but somehow, someway, after this terrible turnabout for Fuyiko. The truth is that these three, being more than meets the eye, are now your winners. Can we give it to them? We can. Your winners! Akechi was sad. He was defeated, but he carried on. He went on, he continued, he never gave up, he never surrendered. And now for Sarah. And for Sakura. He is your winner, and they are your new Danganronpa Hunger Games Tag Team Champions. More than meets the eye. And there we have it. Akechi! Snatching the title from the hands of I Hate That Hedgehog for Sakura and for Sarah. And you know what? Earlier this episode I said real recognize real. He does appreciate and respect his pancakes, so I will appreciate and respect him. I'll toss my ones up for him. Akechi will acknowledge you. He takes the W. Angie had 6 KOs. In fact, look at the 2 people with the most KOs out here. Angie, Monokuma, and of course Tai with Noir, and now our Agent of Chaos and our former tag team champion. It looks like Angie and Co will now be targeting More Than Meets the Eye, who will come on top of that little rivalry that's brewing there. Once again now had 5 KOs. Crazy Oak Extra Large had 4, Eggman with 4, Gundam with 4, Fuyiko, who was out next to last, unfortunately. Maya, Alice, Fischl all had 3, Ruka had 3. Akechi, you were shell-shocked the whole episode. Did you get any kills? Well, there's an easy way to. There are 3 matches. He got 1. He must have gotten 1 kill before Sakura perished. Or something of that nature. Congratulations to him, though. Fischl with 3, Alice with 3, Maya with 3, Ruka with 3. Everyone else with 2 or less. Let's bring up that bracket. Joining is More Than Meets the Eye. They are not Transformers, but they all had a little bit of a secret going on. That being said, there's no secret of their new dominance. There's no secret of their success. They just are the best. Akechi, Sarah, and Sakura. I'll give it to them. 3 very good characters. And now, they all stand proudly as your new tag team champions. That is our episode. I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. Until next time, United States Aviator is taking off. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Next Friday is Inferno, the first Friday of, I guess today's the last Friday of May, which is kind of crazy. Next week, tomorrow is the start of Pride Month, so early happy Pride Month to you all. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you for watching.